American Airlines blaming those cancellations on bad weather at its main hub in Dallas, combined with a lack of staffing. Hundreds of crew members are returning to work ahead of the holidays, but they're facing a COVID vaccine deadline. Will that lead to more shortages and more problems for travelers? New at 5:30, WCNC Charlotte's Lana Harris is asking the experts for us.
Good evening. Well, holiday travel is hit or miss every year with winter weather delays, right? But this year, there are several factors out of your control that could affect your flight. As people across the country begin to make holiday travel plans, Trisha Howard knows hers won't include an airplane.
Absolutely not. If it is, it'll be by car.
Howard says her experience over the weekend was a nightmare.
Horrible. Horrible.
Horrible because her flight was rebooked and canceled multiple times with no help to be found.
There was a 4-hour wait on customer service. You know, everybody needed to be rebooked. Everyone.
Howard eventually took matters into her own hands with a stranger.
I met a man that was willing to rent a car, and we shared the expense.
Not ideal, but the lengths she was willing to go to meet her newborn granddaughter.
But it was weird, you know. I mean, he was just as skeptical as I was.
What you saw this past weekend is nothing compared to what's coming.
Josh Yoder, a pilot with a major airline and co-founder of U.S. Freedom Flyer, says thousands of their members are airline employees who don't want to comply with the vaccine mandate.
People should not be forced to choose between taking a vaccine that they don't believe in and their livelihood.
Yoder plans to protest at the Charlotte airport on Saturday with other airport and airline workers. He says it would severely cripple holiday travel if unvaccinated airline workers were not allowed to work after the federal vaccine mandate deadline of December 8th.
Obviously, everyone's looking at airline pilots and flight attendants, but you have to remember there's gate agents, there's ground crew, there's dispatchers, crew schedulers who feel the same way that we do. If you lose all these people, it's going to be devastating.
On top of the mandate, American already has a staffing shortage that contributed to this weekend's cancellations. Piedmont's flight attendants could go on strike, and Charlotte Douglas Airport says many of their dozens of partners at the airport have job openings. Travel expert Ronnie Fishkin with Man Travel says her best advice is for holiday travelers to be prepared for possible changes.
Make sure you've checked and rechecked your departure times. And we don't know what's going to happen. I hope that the airlines are prepared.
Now, on Monday, the White House announced that federal contractors like American and Southwest would have flexibility in how the vaccine mandate is enforced. So there's a chance that unvaccinated employees would not immediately be terminated. Yoder maintains that there should not be a vaccine mandate at all and warns that Christmas travel could be difficult as long as that's in place. Lana Harris, WCNC Charlotte.